So I just got back from seeing F1, that movie with Brad Pitt and Damson Idris. I hope I said his name right because I thought it was Damon at first, but then I saw it was Damson, so whatever. But anyways, I originally did not plan to go see this movie because just I'm not into like racing movies all like that. But my brother came into town and wanted to see it, so like, all right, whatever. You're in town, so we can go see it. 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. You would think you were going to go see a freaking Marvel movie or something, but I had a great time watching the movie, and I'm shocked I had a great time watching the movie only because I didn't care about seeing it, and I'm just like, man, whatever. It's just a racing thing. But I had a good time. The whole racing aspect of it was cool. And the story, honestly, it's a good time. We saw it in IMAX because it was recommended to see it in IMAX. So I am glad that I decided to do that. The only thing I don't like about IMAX is that they don't have recliner seats and it's just the stale, nasty, old theater seats. But other than that, I thought the movie was shot very well. I saw the director was the same dude who did Top Gun Maverick. I've never seen any of the Top Gun movies because I don't care, but fantastic job. Brad Pitt, it's Brad Pitt. I don't think Brad Pitt is a bad actor at all. So if you saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I felt like he was kind of just playing that character, just calm and collected, just minding his business and doing whatever he wants to do. Him as Sonny was a good character. I didn't see anything wrong with the character at all. He did a great job. Damson Idris, I really hope I'm saying his name right. I loved when he was on the screen. Now, I never watched Snowfall, but that is on my list to watch. But after seeing this, I think I'm going to move it up in my list and like binge it because I think he did a very good job in this movie. I think he's a good actor as well. So I'm excited to see what else he's going to be in. Of course, he plays I'm not going to say bratty kid, but he was kind of bratty, but he was the main guy that was on the Apex team. He's the main guy, young, hot-headed, someone, and thinks he's the best. And of course, you have Sonny, which is Brad Pitt's character, come in to do a favor for Ruben. And of course, there's the spats back and forth, like, oh, I'm better than you, you're an old man, blah, blah, blah. And, a typical thing you would see in a movie like this. Their banter was cool. You would think they've been best friends forever. They fed off each other very well. Yeah, they really did. Sorry. Yeah, they did feed off each other very well. I thought the script was well written. Did it need to be 2.5 hours long? I don't think so. It didn't need to be 2.5 hours long at all. We could have cut some of the movie out because when it got to the third act for me, when they were doing another race, I was like, oh, okay, we're slowing down. I'm starting to feel the time a little bit. And I just personally didn't think it needed to be that long, but it was still a good time I was having when I was watching the movie. The racing scenes. Now, I will say those are my favorite scenes because you're literally right there in the seat with them, if you're driving with them. And I thought that was so cool to see up close and personal how they race and do all the moving of the steering wheel and everything, and you're just sitting there like your heart's kind of beating, but it was still exciting to watch. Man, there is this one part that happens. I'm not going to spoil it. There's this one part that happens when we're racing, and you literally your mouth drops open. You're because you're just so into it, and then the thing happens. You're I was like this. My whole theater, my theater wasn't loud. People were respectful, but it's everyone stopped breathing when that scene happened, and I was like, oh my gosh! But yeah, that was, man, insane. But all in all, I enjoyed the movie. And it's like I'm happy that I enjoyed it, because I was going into this like, oh my gosh, it's 2.5 hours long. I don't even really know what this is about. All I just know is these people are in it. But it's a good movie. I would say if you have 40X, see it in 40X. I wish we had a 40X here, because it would have been so cool just moving around when they were racing and everything. But if you don't have that, see it in IMAX, because that's what I saw it in, and I enjoyed the way it looked in IMAX. I personally wouldn't want to see it on another screen, but even if you do, it's fine. If you have kids who love racing and just cars and stuff, they'll definitely enjoy this movie. But yeah, definitely go check it out. F1, like I said, it shocked me, and I haven't seen that many movies this year, but I can easily put this in like one of the top good movies that released this year so far. But we still have the second half of the year, so we'll see. But yeah, definitely go check out F1. I will give it, for me, I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. Definitely go see it in IMAX and have a good time. Don't think you are a race car driver after you see this movie, because you're not.